Yeah, I've been patient, I've been locked in on the go. Let the setup come to me, that's the only way I roll. Never chase, never fold, keep it chill, keep control. Got that process in my veins, let the profits take a stroll. Vocal charts glowing like they know me well. Discipline a crown, yeah, I wear it proud. River keep flowing, I just follow the route. Not the same man daily, yeah, I'm leveling out. Treat the morning like a moment I've been built for. Wrist tight, mind calm, that's a real score. Everybody wanna flex what they think they know, but the river doesn't brag, man, it just shapes stone. If it's not my setup, I don't touch it, let it pass. Every force trade ends with me looking back. So I breathe in, breathe out, let the market do its dance. And the patience that I practice turn the future to my hands. Ain't the same as last week, whole new mind. Water in the groove, yeah, I flow in my time. Let the fear fade out, let the greed decline. I'm aligned with the grind, stay refined in the climb. Yeah, I've been patient, I've been go. Let the setup come to me, that's the only way I roll. Never chase, never fold, keep it chill, keep control. Got that process in my veins, let the profits take a stroll. Vocal charts glowing like they know me well. Discipline a crown, yeah, I wear it proud. River keep flowing, I just follow the route. Not the same man daily, yeah, I'm leveling out. Show up, slow up, let the noise blow up. I don't fold up. Wave rise, same tide, every sunrise. Give me new eyes. Stone grind, long time, water carved lines. If you show up, no rush, no clutch, patience be the code that I go by. I don't chase wins, I chase discipline. Let tomorrow be tomorrow, I just settle in. Every loss is just a lesson that'll tighten my spin. Every candle on the chart make me better again. Yeah, I've been
Yo, good morning. Happy Friday. Welcome to the stream. Hope everyone is doing well and ready for the weekend. But first, let's end the trading week strong here. Some more shenanigans going on, of course, overnight. Where's my POC at? Down there? Okay. Whoever is in the room with these people, when they come out with headlines, they keep just printing money. They're printing money. All the freaking time. Every day. It's ridiculous. Let's at least have like a Discord we can join. Let us in on the fun. I mean, nice rip off the slightest headlines, seems like. And we got University of Michigan sentiment coming out at the top of the hour this morning, and that's it for Red Folder News. But obviously we could have some geopolitical stuff causing volatility. All right, good morning, Kevin. Tom, good luck. Verona, how you doing? Sophie T-Rex, hello. Grizz, good morning. Digital Nukes, what up, what up? Miguel, how you doing? Earl, feeling lucky, might full port. Well, it's full port Friday. Miguel, you can see a downside move happening all the way down to 27,170. Yeah, that's pretty close to PDH. To 140. So yeah, around PDH area. Then a buy up like the last 2 weeks. Yeah, I know, right? The short side moves have been very short-lived, but we have gotten some points out of them. I had a nice 132 point short on my personal account yesterday off of the 100 level. We're up at 363 new all-time highs on NASDAQ, because why not? I measured out half this. This is not like a 90-minute candle here, just this blast higher here. We were holding the 50% retracement of that candle, and now we are dipping underneath it. We do have a 30-minute demand zone down here at like 183, and then a VWAP, and then PDH. So all this area down below is pretty interesting to watch for sure. That would be my area of highest interest. And then overnight lows are way down under 27,000. What's up, Wen? How am I doing this month? Not good. No, terrible month. I had to think about it for a second. No, not good. Yesterday was good, and Tuesday was good. The rest of this week, garbage. But yeah, pretty tough this month for sure. Oh man, what's up, Eddie? I don't even know how to play bridge, guys. Come on. Just endlessly trolled. Oh, let me get the heart rate on. Let's bring me to life here. Boom, we have a pulse. What's up, Jay Legendary? Drew, how you doing? Gavin, what's going on? Oh, I guess the one I watched, Eddie, the one I checked in on was the speed bump one. Was there one of trucks going under an overpass? What's the difference between an underpass and an overpass? Is it just based on where you're positioned? What's up, Jake? How you doing? How sick was that speed bump one? Dude, you guys are nuts. All right. We got about 25 seconds here. Oh, excuse me. What's up, Ken? How you doing? So I got 5 top up accounts. XFAs activated yesterday and 2 $562 balance. It was AI, right? I thought that was AI. I was just looking at my phone and I couldn't really see that well. Well, why wouldn't they have it doing something more interesting?
This is all wet and slick and it's ready to go.
Nice drop down a VWAP here. Like, I was like, this looks kind of AI to me, but like, it's so mundane. I mean, I didn't see anything crazy on. I watched like 2 trucks go by. If you don't know what we're talking about, I think there's a link in Discord. That's what the person is interested in, apparently. Yeah, it's like fan fiction, but for like this weird trucks going over a fucking speed bump. It's so weird. VWAP hold on NASDAQ. ES is deciding whether it's going to hold or not. They literally just drive over speed bumps. That's so strange, man. Well, that's why RAM costs so much. So this guy can make stupid ass videos. That's why we don't have any water. All right. So ES well under VWAP here. NASDAQ getting the bounce though. I'm in short here. Just looking for a quick scalp. Break even. Okay. This divergence, I mean, ES might drag NASDAQ down. That's why I was looking for the short here. But I also don't really want to take too early of a loss. Yeah, there we go. Under 200 here. NASDAQ trying so hard. Man, NASDAQ might bring ES up at this rate. It's really trying. Wow. What's up, Riley? How you doing? NASDAQ's too strong here. I'm impressed. Can ES get a bounce here at the lows? I might flip long on this one. Assuming ES can bounce here, that'd be pretty good. About the 80s on an eval. Nice entry. Can ES get the bounce right now? It's not. It's another spot to watch though. I mean, it could still get a little bit of a buy up here. Nice scalp there, Jasper. 30 points, pretty quick and easy. Not too bad. Good way to start the session. You have a setup model or just price action? Mostly just price action. But I mean, there'll be certain similar setups that I will look for day in and day out. I love VWAP. Big VWAP trader. Yeah, new Top Step changes are. They're like, how can we make Top Step worse? Our one differentiating factor, let's eliminate it. That's what they did. Really bonehead play by Michael Patak. Guy's such a fucking loser. All right. Nice 60-point buy up on NASDAQ from VWAP. Yeah, Top Step's now more expensive, like Lucid or Tradeify, with just the one platform. All right, I'm trying the short here. ES, I'm banking on ES dragging this back down. New lows there in ES. This is Tradeify. I have 20 points so far here. Easy there. Easy. I'll leave the stop. What's up, Botan? How you doing? Well, just being patient here. I don't want ES to bounce too much here. I might be in some trouble. All right, I'm gonna kill this thing. Break even. I don't mind ES bounce a little bit, but I was banking on it to drop. Here we go. Maybe we'll be able to stay in this now here. New tops of payout limit does not affect me. No, I already had those accounts before they announced it. So they can suck it. All right, out of that one, I guess. Not getting paid on that one just yet here. It's too strong to be bearish. I mean, on NASDAQ, yeah, it's holding up. So let's watch. I think ES would reclaim VWAP here is my thoughts. I think NASDAQ's gonna bring it with it. NASDAQ's got a little juice to it. So I'm glad I killed that trade break even. That was a good kill there. I gave it a chance to work out, and it didn't. So off it goes. So let's see if this ends up being a rejection on VWAP or if ES can reclaim it here. Top chart. NASDAQ's looking pretty decent. VWAP battle here. Should get the pop. Should get the pop. Come on. Come on. Get some juice going here. If not, I mean, if it rejects VWAP, might I take a trade on ES today? Darren Sty? Not popping VWAP yet. I threw a short on ES there on top step accounts. Just 5 micros, so nothing too crazy. Well, here it goes. Here's trying to get above VWAP. So last night was fun. I went and watched Fight Club did like a 4K remaster, and it was playing at the movie theater. So I went and saw Fight Club in the theaters. Pretty fun. Pretty fun. Also, it was crazy loud. Not to sound old. Again, it looks like another trade I'd rather just be short on NASDAQ instead of ES. I'm going to move like 3 points for my entry. If I shorted on NASDAQ, I'd be up a lot more money. Any thoughts on Trader's launch prop firm? Nah, I haven't looked into him a whole lot. I think Parshov knows more about him. What's the overnight point of control, Eddie? What number you got? 2708 or something? 2780 is what I'm trying to say. All right. Out of that short on ES for break even. Next time I trade NASDAQ, every time I try to trade ES instead, I'm like, why did I do that? Feels like a waste of time. Jasper, you still in a long from 35 and 40 is where you added. Where are my gifts, bro? You just had to chill, man. I didn't have time this morning. All right, Lyco, see if gifts work in the general chat. I don't know if I did it right or not. But see if it'll work for you. There you go. Alright, getting a little juice here. There's VWAP again on ES. Should have University of Michigan sentiment coming out in about 11 minutes. So far, another rejection. VWAP. VWAP. Huh. 5-minute chart has me mad I'm in a trade, says Eddie. We did wick into that 30-minute demand zone really nicely. So that move off the open there, it was 30-minute demand and VWAP. That was a great hold. I swear, when we open up, you know, that close to VWAP, I think it makes sense just to have a limit sitting down there in case we do that kind of move. I feel like it's almost always going to have a reaction off VWAP. No, ES shorts I cut for break even. So second VWAP projection there on ES. Now that Jasper's out of his long, we can flush now. Right? Right, Jasper? Telling me this FNF Fun Next Features eval is cursed. That's the Bolt one? Or like a legacy one? Echo? What Echo? What's up, Miss K? How you doing? Give us another 20 minutes before I leave to the gym. Just go now, dude. Price action will get better as soon as you're gone. Did yesterday. I mean, no offense. All right, let's see if Naz can break VWAP. Little tap there, VWAP. Little tap. All right, getting through VWAP here. PDH next. For surezies. Take that to the bank. They're not going to know what to do with it, but you can take it there. Thinking long, Byron. Problem is we just broke VWAP, and we might start picking up momentum to the downside here. ES has a little demand zone here. See if that's problematic or not. I think we're gonna get the flush. I'm in short here, Tradeify. There's PDH. Is the payout on Lucid 2K or only 1800 after split? It's they would take 10% of whatever you request, so it'd be 1800. Little bounce here. These PDH ones have been annoying. Or not PDH, these shorts have been annoying is what I'm trying to say. Back to break even now. Short on Top Step as well. Took one off there. Don't like that. Jeez, break even hit. Okay. Back in the green on Top Step. I was down 157 from earlier short attempt. Do have a little 4-hour demands on here on ES. 6-hour demand on NAS. So not a bad spot. You know, sweeping PDH. Dipped a little bit through it, but now let's see if we reclaim VWAP again. Get through VWAP maybe. Watching. You right, Gabagool? You right, buddy? You all itchy? Sorry, buddy. Can we reject here? Can we? Gabagool needed some scritches. You understand. All right, sentiment coming out, 25 seconds. Let's see. Let's see what they say. All right. Not a whole lot. Came in 1 point higher than the forecast. Push higher here. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get Gabagool some wipes for his hot spots here. All right, I'm back. Missed a fill there at 80. Rachel wants me to show you guys her cowboy art. It's a horse and our dog Carlton, who passed away, but Carlton's riding the horse. W in the chat for Rachel. Shorts are freaking too hard. I don't know why we're so freaking strong, but we are. Best way to reach out for a collab? I don't do a lot of collabs. Depends on what it is. If it's like an indicator or something, I don't do that. If it's some paid service, I really don't do them, to be honest. But you can email me, danielinskeepyt@gmail.com. It's the business address, email address on my YouTube profile. All right, Rach, chat likes your drawing. Your art. She's been arting all over the place. All right. Enough goofing off here. Come on, what are we doing? Grizz, go to the gym. Let's get some movement here. You get some movement at the gym. Market starts moving here. We'll have a good time. All right, sounds good, Sean. Well, yeah, I don't know. We're just chopping around VWAP here, which I don't like. ES is holding under VWAP. Here's VIX, 15-minute chart. So it's slightly elevated. Pull up that stream, Dan. Let's watch AI trucks drive over speed bumps for the time. I mean, it's pretty humorous. Let's see. Where'd you post that, Eddie? Is that in the features channel? Oh, the mod channel. Okay. Something where I can't find it. Okay. This is what Eddie was watching last night. Why did someone waste resources on this? Looks like a bad video game. It's so sick. Oh my gosh. I think it'd be funnier if they like flipped over, like this tanker spilled natural gas. You know, like it'd be funny if like crazy shit happened that just is not just kind of realistic, you know? This is so stupid. It's so dumb. At least 1,000 gallons of water right there. Yeah, I know, right? Come on. Come on. It's ridiculous. Oh, man. This is this. I mean, I swear, this is the strangest timeline we live in. I could have gone so many different ways. This is just got to be the weirdest one. What is this? Bring back the cowboy art. Yeah. That's beaming. BeamNG, not AI. What are you? Wait, what are you saying? All right. Another VWAP rejection on ES. In the magical 20s, right, chat? Not gonna lie, Truck's going over speed bumps beats the NFL draft. I don't see. The thing is, I don't follow college sports at all, and so the draft means like nothing to me. I'm always like, I don't know, dude. Did the Steelers draft someone good? I don't know. So yeah, it means so little to me. So yeah, take something that's already boring and makes it even less interesting. Your team didn't even have a first round pick. Who's your team? Another attempt at VWAP here on ES. There's a blast higher. The Packers, okay. 586 on a shitty long, not bad, Eddie. I mean, that's so choppy. Grizz, who's your team? For some reason, I feel like you're a Raiders fan, but wait, you like the Rams? Who do you like? Packers? Oh, you like Packers too? That's strange. Cheesehead all the way in Southern California, man. Oh, Raiders said pick one, right? Did they draft Mendoza? All right, Tom. Hey, you didn't blow up, man. Operation, or, you know, mission accomplished, right? So, ES finally got above VWAP. See if we can pump up. Stumbling Water, what up? Good morning. How's your Friday going? Made money on your XFA. PA and MFFU, but remaining evals are questionable at best. Hey, well, the funded ones are the ones that really matter. Back under VWAP here, we might be able to get some movement. Picking up a little bit. You'd rather have Rogers with 30 seconds left? I mean, I think it depends on the supporting cast, because, I mean, I hate the Patriots, but do you really not go Brady? I mean, Rodgers in his prime did have a lot of fourth quarter comebacks, put together a lot of nice drives. Tom Brady has significantly more 2-minute comebacks and game-winning drives than Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, he holds a record for the most fourth quarter comebacks and game-winning drives. So I think you got to go Brady, even though I hated the Patriots, dude. Yeah, deep bombs. I mean, I don't think he's gonna do those deep bombs. Really, he's just gonna march down the field. You know, he'll do it in 30 seconds, pretty nonchalantly. You know. So Tachyon, how you doing? Market don't want to die here. Dip under VWAP, back above VWAP. Holding the 50% retracement from that the 90-minute candle. I mentioned this at open, but let's zoom out. Don't forget to zoom out. Nice dip down, but right now we're back above the 50% retracement of this nice bullish bar here. So I would be careful continuing to short this, honestly. It's just resilient. Also, not extremely tradable, honestly. I mean, we get these spikes kind of out of nowhere. These wicks are kind of nasty. Like, look at this wick up here, down here in a couple minutes. You know, that's however many points that is. I'm not doing math. That's like 40 points. Nice job, Eddie. Up 790. Well done. I have some trucks driving over speed bump videos to watch. All right, Eddie, you just have a great weekend then. Your wife walks in and she's like, I thought you were working? You're just watching trucks go over speed bumps? Yeah, PA is crazy. You could pick a side and then it switches as soon as you put the order in. Yeah, it does feel like that for sure. Because I was like, oh, might get some momentum to the downside. And it's like, nope. Back above VWAP now, you know? It does feel like an easy day to get chopped to pieces. So I'm happy. I'm mildly green on the top step accounts and flat on Tradeify here. I'm up $1.70, so that's good. This is work, baby. You want to get it. Yeah, good luck. Good luck explaining that one away. I think I would look for a hold on NAS somewhere around 200, and I'll try that long. But other than that, I'm probably just chilling. To the EMA right now. Lee, you're having your best day yet? Made 2K on micros? Holy shit, dude. On like 40 micros? How you put demand zones on your screen? I just mark them out before the market opens. So I manually do them. Seriously though, how many micros are you trading, Lee, to get 2K? That takes some work. It does. I mean, especially when we're not like 3 to 5 micros, especially when we're not moving like hundreds of points. You know, we got 100 and some odd points there on the first drop, but yeah. Well done. It's been a little dicey. I like the upside. Lee has no reason to lie. I give people the benefit of the doubt. We don't ask for proof from anybody. I don't ask for proof from you, Jasper, when you have a good day. I don't ask for proof from anybody. So, give people the benefit of the doubt. Because it doesn't matter. It doesn't affect us. I mean, Lee did give donate a giveaway on stream. It was the Lee giveaway of a Lucid account. That was very kind of him. So he earned the benefit of the doubt in my eyes. For what it's worth, 2-minute Mark Sanchez is a thing of beauty. Hashtag butt fumble. I'll try a little long here. Yo, Dan, short a micro. I just went long. I don't really want to short. Dan, you gonna draft Ty Simpson now in round 1 in your dynasty leagues? I don't even know. I don't even know about these guys. We don't have a dynasty league. It's a problem. Still making music? Yeah. I want to get a new release out. I'm just so freaking busy with everything. I have like maybe 2 tracks done for a new release that, I mean, realistically, maybe by end of summer I'll get it out. Just depends if I can get some work off my plate. I just put work on my plate, so I don't know. I'll try. What up, Parshov? How you doing? Byron hit your daily target last night in Globex. $600 on 5 accounts. Well done. I'm trying to catch up to you. I'm up $77 today. See what I can do. Do I post the music somewhere? It's all on all the streaming platforms, and it's available for licensing through Artlist. You entered long at 47s on ES. That was a fantastic entry, dude. Yeah, break evens. Break evens have been tough. Compressing, compressing, compressing. We're gonna break one way or the other here. Not to be all Nostradamus about it, but yeah, we're going up or down after we go sideways for a bit. You're up $16 on the day. Why you call it a day so soon? Like, what if we break out of this chop and we start getting some organized directional movement? Like, wouldn't you want to get back in on it? Get a nice drop here to 200 level. See if that 200 level holds, or if we snap on through it. We got VWAP underneath that. Because you want a revenge trade? You're only going to revenge trade if you're feeling a type of way. Yeah, I mean, I think you have to develop discipline to sit in front of the charts, not revenge trade, not do anything stupid. You have to be able to do that as well. Right? So, I don't know. In the game of day trading, either you win or you lose. Yeah, you can quote me on that. I think I'm in the new Market Wizards book. So I took a stop there on Tradeify. Took a loss on Top Step as well there. I was in long at the bottom of this compression. Yeah, so, you know, we're at VWAP here. We'll see what happens. Dan's dulcet tones. That's right. I don't think trading is fun, says Gandalf. I mean, I just said this, I think, yesterday on stream. I was like, this isn't fun. And I turned it around and had a nice session. I was like, it was kind of fun. But this kind of price action is not fun. No, it's not fun. I'm down on the day a little bit. This is a VWAP and 200 level on Nazi Boy. So we'll see if there's one last push here. If you have fun trading, it means you're gambling. No, it doesn't, dude. When you're winning, I think it feels good to win a trade no matter what. Even if you've been doing this for 20 years, it's gotta feel, you gotta have, like Pete from One Option. He's always telling me, he's like, man, he's like, I just love trading, and everything else I do is a freaking distraction. He's like, I just love it. You know, he's writing a book, he's running the community, all this stuff, but he's like, I just want to trade. Like, he still has fun doing it. He's been doing it for 25 years or whatever. Potential inverse head and shoulders here on both indices. So I like the VWAP hold, the 200 level hold. We'll see. So here's the Tradeify account, 235 right on the day. Back to 50K balance about. But I mean, I think we all have days where you're just firing off. You're in sync with the markets. Every trade you fire off wins. Like, that's fun. I mean, you can't tell me that's not fun. We don't just do this for money. We always like the challenge of it, I think. And then when you're right in something that's challenging and you're rewarded for it, that feels great. How many accounts do you trade? Like 8 at the same time? I have 3 different accounts. I mean, I've across 3 different brokers or prop firms that I'm focusing on right now. I have 5 top step accounts. I have 1 Tradeify account. And I have a personal account. So altogether, between those accounts, it's just 7. But 5 are being copy traded together. So it's not too crazy. Short under 200 on top step. See if I can, might be a break even hit. Down to 124 on the day, up 177 unrealized. I wonder if I should give this to 200, you know. Again, I haven't loved shorting lately because we've just been so freaking resilient. So it's hard to feel too confident about this. So that's why I'm at break even. Can you long trade to find short toss up at the same time? It might be against their, a firm's terms. I don't know. It's not, it might be against their terms. I don't know. But they're not, I mean, as far as I know, they're not sharing data with each other. Grizz was telling me that Trade Day and TopStep share data with each other. I don't know about it. But remember, Michael Patak wanted to have that. He wanted to have like that prop firm regulatory kind of thing, or self-regulating thing with all the prop firm owners. I think they each wanted to share data. Almost tagged out there. VIX is nice and low. This might be better for a long. Honestly, so let's break even. Look at VIX here. I'd rather see VIX higher if I'm wanting to short. So Honestly, I'm gonna flip long here. I don't know. We might flush, but we've just been. It's a good area location-wise to long, and we've just been pretty strong in general. So we'll see. See what happens here at 200. Yeah, good looking out, Jake. Yeah, ES is sitting at VWAP here, but we have, slid through it previously, relatively recently. Are you saying I have a huge ego, K2B? Is that what you're saying? I don't think that's true. I'm always learning stuff from chat. For me to let's say get in long again, and we just had a bottom tick entry, get stopped for break even, I gotta have a better entry for that. So it's gotta be lower. For 47s, it's gotta be 46s. Or under, not 48s. Why does it have to be a better entry? Why don't you just increase your stop? When I think of Dan, I think huge ego. How do you weigh taking a trade off early with pretty good profit versus waiting for it to hit your profit target? I just kind of gauge if I'm seeing momentum, if I'm seeing like orders piling underneath as we move higher, if I'm seeing a lot of like rejections, and if I'm not seeing the sustained legs higher for a target long, then I'm gonna be like, well, let's just take the quicker profit. Back to my entry there. So the entry's been pretty good. It's been holding up decently here. It's right at like VWAP, essentially 89 there. That's a problem. Like trading discretionary, someone said discretionary trading can look like feel to those who can't read it. For one, yeah, it absolutely can. Two, there are certain things that give me a clue. Like, for instance, I showed you VWAP. I didn't notice VWAP. I got a lot going on, and so when I'm in that short, I'm looking for reasons why I'm wrong. Like, I'm like, all right, what's the other side look like? What's the reason to get? What? If I'm short, I'm like, what do bulls want to see? And I look at VIX. I'm like, oh shit, I didn't realize VIX was like not even holding above VWAP. And so to me, that means the downside movement's likely not to be sustained. And so that's why I'm like, well, hop out of this short. And actually, it's a good spot. If we don't break lower, it's a great long. Like I said, inverse head and shoulders, right around VWAP. And so you're like, oh, you were short and now you're flipping long. Like, do you even know what you're doing? It's like, well, I have this new information. It's new to me because I hadn't noticed VIX. And I'm just trying to put pieces of a puzzle together. And location-wise, again, makes sense for a long. So I understand criticism if you don't really trade like I do. I understand if you have a more mechanical way of trading, that's fine. But you took 8 trades before that based on feel. I don't think I took 8 trades, bro. Why are you hating? I thought we had a nice report. I don't know why you're like coming after me like that. Take one off there. Like, what does my trading have to do with you? Absolutely nothing, dude. Unless you want me to be a better resource for you to learn, and I'm not that. I'm sorry. I understand wanting me to be better so you can learn from me. You know, that's not what I purport to do here on this channel. I'm just learning and sharing that as I go. That's all I've done this entire life of this channel. I'm not saying I'm a world's best trader yet. That's my goal. But it's really hard to be a discretionary trader while live streaming because you have to do that kind of shit. You have to be able to adapt and flip when you're wrong, you know? You know what I mean? Like, there's so many times where I don't flip longs on stream because I'm like, well, I was just short and they're going to think I'm XYZ if I just flip long. There's so many times where I do that. I'm like, what? I actually don't give a fuck. You know, like I'm going to trade what I think is going to work. So even if it looks to you like I'm just whatever, firing off trades without any sort of plan, I don't care anymore, you know? Like, what if I didn't get in this long? You know, because I'm not willing to adapt to the flows of the market. I missed out on a great freaking trade. Because I'm too worried about what people might think about my trading. Nah. Is it working? Yeah, I got more payouts in the first 3 months this year than I have the last, 2 years combined? At least 1 year combined. So, generally, my issue is discipline, right? I get a little too aggressive. I oversize, I over leverage. That's my biggest issue. And I do also, we're running into some headwinds here. It's a good place to exit. Yeah, I'm out there. Nice. All that work, $174 profit, but I'll take it. Also got long on Top Step there. Back in the green, up $159 on Top Step. So back to what I was saying though, like my biggest issue though is just like over leveraging and then like getting chopped up with too large a size. And so today I actually, I avoided a lot of this chop. Let's look at I don't know how many executions I have for today. It's not the right place to go. So, okay, here's the executions. This was off the open here. And it was a good trade, but I got stopped at break even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 trades. But I kept it pretty tight. I did a couple break even hits, I think. And this kind of stuff, this kind of price action to me, it is choppy, and sometimes you don't know, like you don't know that it's going to be choppy, and you're just like, well, this could be a good location if we finally, sometimes it takes 30 minutes to 60 minutes to get through some chop before you start, maybe trending in a direction, and so you never really know. So, a long here, I stand by this long all day. That's a fine long here. No problem with that one. And then, after that didn't work out, I think I got long there. Yeah, it's not bad. Whoops. Don't want to take that long. Well, we did pop those little rejection highs there. Joey, what's up? Joey Bamboots. Your big issue for so long has been accepting losses and not revenge myself to a blown account. Yeah. That's why I like Best Loser Wins as a book so much. And it's something I could still benefit from. The work is in waiting for that setup. That's all I'm saying. I can't do it either. Over the setups for the first 5 trades, like 3 reasons to enter. Think I'm hating? I'm literally trying to help. Okay. It maybe came off a little aggressive. I don't think it's ego, man. I really don't. I feel like I'm pretty willing to learn from other people. I got enough people blabbing about volume profile, and as much as I don't like adding shit to my charts and stuff, eventually I'm like, all right, let's add it. And then we had a whole few days where I'm asking you guys all about how you use volume profile. Like, if I had a huge ego, I would be like, no, I know best. I don't need volume profile. I am always looking to improve. Trading without a setup. Well, that's what I'm trying to say is, with price action as a discretionary trader, I'm looking at several factors at any given time to try to. I really wish I would have stayed in that trade to try to make the right call. Oh, that kind of hurts. That was such a nice move. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Oh man. So let's see. A similar trade as the one on Tradeify here. Trade executions. So I longed 200. Yeah, after this, I shorted on top step. That didn't. 94. That was a break even hit. Then I flipped long at 200. And I took it off. I mean, this looks like we're rolling over, does it not? On the 1 minute, right before that green candle. Quick. Start putting the red, and I flattened right there at 230. If I just held on a little bit longer, it would have been really clean. But it's all right. Par shop, see you later. Have a good weekend. All right. What else we got going on? The other thing is, like, a lot of my trades, I am looking for the breakout or the breakdown. And when we don't get followed through, a lot of times it's a break even hit. And just a lot of times it'll take a few stabs to catch that move, to time it right. So sometimes I do rack up some trades looking for that break. Yeah, the 3 and 5. Yeah, see, I wasn't looking at the higher time frame there. But the 5 minute was clean the whole time. So yeah, maybe the 1 minute misled me there. Dirty Haynes, what up? It's going pretty good. Up a modest amount today. I'll take it. Been a little dicey. Tradeify is I'm at 50,400. So like, to not really get any traction this week. Depending on how I end today, you know, $400 after. I think this is the 5th day. Like, it's just been really slow. It's been back and forth. I almost blew the account yesterday. Brought it back to life. So it's been just tough to get the stack in some green days, you know. Had some buyers up here at the highs at 71.70 on ES. Be nice if we could just trap them, but I think we're just gonna move higher. Hello, any trades yet? Yeah, just kind of went over them. 174 on Tradeify, 159 on TopStep XFAs. DOJ dropped a case on JPAL. I guess rates getting lowered soon. Market rippity rip incoming. What would the case on JPAL be? I like Powell. I'm going to miss him when he's gone. DOJ expected to drop criminal probe. Oh. I didn't know there was. That was just bullshit, right? They're just trying to put pressure on to... It's just political bullshit. Of all the criminal cases you could drop on somebody, I don't know. JPAL seems alright. You blew your Tradeify. Make sure, I would recommend using a personal daily loss limit. So on Tradeify, you can trade TradeC or Trade Evade, I think. Yeah, personal daily loss limits. Keep yourself in the game. Don't let your your intraday tilt get the best of your decision making. Easier said than done. But I'm speaking from experience. Personal daily loss limits, pretty helpful. I will say, while TopStep's new payout caps and stuff suck, the TopStep X risk settings are the best around. They are, like the ability to lock out. Like I realized my personal daily loss limit wasn't set. I set it for $300. I'm up 159. I hope I stay green there. But then I could also lock that so I can't change it, because there's a few times when I get in there, if I'm close to my personal daily loss limit and I increase the loss limit because I'm like, I just need a few hundred. I did it on stream a couple days ago, I think yesterday. I just want to increase it just a little bit. And the ability to lock out your risk settings, so it's just protecting you from yourself, because it's so tempting to just like have that gambler's mindset of I just need one more trade, I'll get it all back. But it's really best to just come back tomorrow. Did you get the consistency accounts before they lowered the payout caps? Yes. Yeah, so I'm in with a 5K payout cap. Or 6K. 6K on these, I think. Dan, how do you stay in such an elite physical condition? I am not in elite physical condition. It's honestly hard. I'm trying to get there, and it's very challenging. And my body, I feel like, gets in my way, right? So sometimes my back flares up, and I can't do whatever I was doing. Right now, I got shin splints from playing tennis, and it's hard because I want to play tennis several times a week, but my shins are like screaming at me. So it's honestly pretty challenging. I'm 37. So we have a little supply zone here, a little 30-minute supply. Where'd 30-minute supply come from? How do you draw that, you might ask? There's a drop. There's a nice little basin candle, opposite color. That's how I draw it. You might draw it differently. And that would make a 30-minute supply zone. This whole zone is valid 30-minute supply. I like the 300 cycle level up here too. That's an interesting price magnet. Yeah, Grant, that sounds interesting, man. Should have got back to the longs of the... Yeah, I know, man. This one right here, this drop. That hold was pretty nice, but it looks like it happened fast. I wasn't watching that closely. But again, it's a hold of that 50% retracement. You know, again, let's zoom out to the 90-minute chart. We dipped down to some demand there and kind of reclaimed at least half that nice bullish bar there. That was a really nice hold at 231. And now I don't know what's available in terms of trades here. Nice comeback trade there, Jasper. Very nice. I had faith in you. What's up, Evan? How you doing? Legsit, what's going on? Glad to see you here on this Friday stream. Evan is almost 2 hours late as mod. I think you should fire him. Well, problem is I'm not paying him, so. Bro, since you gave me the advice of trading the chart, not my negative P&L, I have now had 3 green days and passed my eval. Congrats, Slush. That's great. I have a video coming out man, when's it gonna come out? Maybe tomorrow, maybe Monday. It's kind of also similar, and I have like a decent example in there that honestly that I could. Sometimes I write these videos. I'm like, this is for me as much as anybody else. This advice, I'm trying to take my own advice half the time. But that video will come out in the next 3 days. Do you get paid for YouTube lives? It's like $20 a stream from YouTube for ads. So the other way, pretty much the only way I make money from this is if you guys use my code when you sign up at any of the prop firms that I'm partnered with. They're all on propfirmgorilla.com. The code is on the right. You can compare prop firms and see side-by-side tables of evaluation and funded rules between any firm. I think it's a really helpful site. I've been updating it. I just now started adding one-time fees, like notating which ones are one-time fees, because people requested that. So, for example, Lucid, you'll see this badge here. It says one-time fee. I added that. I need to add a few. There's a few more firms that are one-time fees that I need to add. But I know I did Lucid, Tradeify, and the new Apex ones. But I got to go through that. And then I have to add the builder account on my funded features. Touched upon Gorilla yet? No. I'm not partnered with them. They didn't want to. They cut me loose, so I don't really want to advertise for them. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they're not gonna promote my channel for free to their audience, so I don't really want to promote them, honestly. And especially with the new rule changes, it's just I don't really even see the benefit. That's true. I haven't donated a lot of memberships to this channel. What's your target, Jasper, on this long? We did hit that 300 level. Yeah, that's nice. I think we're going to continue grinding up. I think we might see overnight highs. We're only 60, 70 points away now. But yeah, you might take some heat. We might be pulling back a little bit before we finish the grind higher. Dan already also is anti-pickleball as I am. I'm not anti-pickleball, but I would rather play tennis than pickleball. Here's what's good about pickleball, is it gets more people active. You know, it's a net positive, even if you think the sport is silly, which I think it's professional pickleballers. I think it's a little silly, but you know, like families can play it. You know, like all age groups can play it, so that's good. Get more people active and have fun. You know, tennis it's got a steeper learning curve, so it's harder to, you know, you can't play with like a 10-year-old and a 50-year-old. They're gonna struggle to play tennis together probably, but they could probably play pickleball together. So you know, I think it's good for that kind of stuff. It doesn't. You don't have to take it so seriously as a sport. You can just let people have a leisure activity. You know, it's fine. You know, no, it's fine. I don't mind it. Pickleball is just big ping pong. That's a funny way of putting it. You can get away with anything if you pay enough. Let that be a lesson in life. Ain't that the truth, dude? That is so true. I want to be the John McEnroe of pickleball, slamming rackets and screaming at people. Yeah, you'd be a lot of fun to be around, bro. So it's pretty obvious Grizz went to the gym, right? That's why we started grinding higher. I mean, I think ever since this higher low here, Grizz has probably been at the gym. You don't like that pickleball has taken over so many tennis courts, made it hard to get courts. That's a fair critique. Where I live, it's not an issue really. Like they actually built like pickleball courts at this public park that are dedicated, and we have tennis courts that have pickleball lines on them. And you know, on the weekend maybe it'll be busy, but it's still not that hard to get in. But I could see that being a fair critique. All right, chicken, have a good time delivering pizzas. I used to do that in my younger days. I was a pretty good pizza delivery guy. Pretty fast. Fast and friendly. At your doorstep with some hot pizzas. Yeah, with all these pickleball courts, I have nowhere to Australian breakdance. Solid, dude. Solid. Okay, so kind of pulling back a little bit here at 300. Got this EMA here. We'll see if that holds. I would like a greater pullback. You know, I would like a pullback to 260s. I think would be really nice. I would consider getting long there. So EMA held for now. Well, we're just chilling here at 300. You guys want to play a game or something? Should we do global? Where's Lupek been? Oh wait, I gotta wait for a pullback, so no trades for me until we do that. Phew. Poland's a great guess today, guys. 335 miles or 540 kilometers from Poland. We are talking what? Italy, Slovenia. Maybe Slovenia is a good guess. It can't be bordering Poland. Could be. Maybe Sweden. Austria doesn't. Yeah, Austria is a good guess. Bosnia, it could be Bosnia. I'm gonna start with Slovenia. That was my thought, and then we'll go down what you guys think. So not Slovenia. We'll do Austria. Close. We'll do Bosnia. I think might be too far. Oh, actually, Bosnia is the closest one now. So we're over here now. How far is like Moldova from there? Can't be too far, right? Moldova's the closest. So we got to be. Macedonia is like what, right here? It's probably right here. So between Moldova and Bosnia is where we're got to be at. Where would that be? Let's see. What do we have in between here? It's hard without the lines. Romania. Okay. If I had like the border lines, it'd be easier to tell. Okay, so it's touching Romania. That much we know. What about is Bulgaria? Is Bulgaria? What's that one? Belarus is what I was saying. Is it Bulgaria down there? It's really hard to tell without the lines. What do we have touching Romania? Yeah, it is Bulgaria. Okay. Or it could be the motherland. It could be Hungary or Serbia. I kind of want to go Moldova. What about Ukraine? All right, we'll try Bulgaria. All right, it was Bulgaria. Pretty good, pretty good. You guys want to do the capitals? We're grinding higher here on Nasdaq, so again, no trade for me until we pull back more. Start with Warsaw, very central. 3,000 kilometers or 1,900 miles from Warsaw. So maybe Africa. Maybe maybe some. Georgia, Armenia, that kind of stuff. Yeah, we need capitals though. So Lisbon. Yeah, let's try Lisbon. That sounds like a good guess. Oh, that was a great guess. So let's go into Africa. What about capital of Morocco? Is that Rabat? It is Rabat. Sick. Texas for sure. Those Norwegians just don't know their geography. All right, well, we finished those games. Pretty good job on the capital ones. Oh, there's Botond. You want to play GeoGuessr or Botond? Why is this always what? I swear, every time we play, we have something like this. And I'm like, okay, we're tropical, and I have no idea. Warm location. I have no idea which of the many warm locations it could be. Whoops! The hell is that? Let's get some signage here because I'm not good enough. Are we like Thailand, Malaysia? What do we have here? Oh, Chicoy Alvarez. So maybe is this Mexico? Those people look. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's Mexico. Or, I mean, look at the red and the green makes me think Mexico. What do you guys think? I'm about to go Mexico unless someone gives me a better idea. Alvarez, I don't think is Filipino. I think these faces are just very washed out. It's not Spanish. Okay, is it Portuguese? I mean, I guess that seems kind of what is that? All right. Indonesia or Philippines? Okay, I'm fine with that. I don't know. You want to do Philippines where the Spaniards came and fucked around a little bit? Where were we? Yeah, Philippines. So it's just this island. I would have never guessed that island. Nice. Nice countryside, kind of small town. That looks Germanic, maybe German there, straight up. Yeah, looks German to me. Eine Karte für alles. Debit Mastercard. Ja, this is so sehr gut. So German or Austria? Where? I mean, it's nice and hilly. Let's just look at the landscape a little bit more. Looks pretty. I was thinking South like Black Foresty kind of stuff. That's in the south, right? About like Augsburg. All right, pretty close. Oh, we were in Switzerland? Bastards. The Swiss got us again. We've seen that. What's what language is that? That's Pizzeria. So Mexican license plates, aren't they like yellow or? There's tours. Caribbean, maybe? Definitely have Spanish there. Dominican Republic, okay. You feel pretty confident about that? Okay, we'll go Dominican Republic. Very nice. 16 kilometers away. Crushed that one. Well done. Thank you, Carl. Carlito. Thank you. What is this, guys? Dordrecht. Sterkstrom. Ja, Modeno. This looks very arid. Jeez. That's it, South Africa? Okay. Gotta get some arid spots here. I'm looking for any of these names here. There's Molteno. Cool. And there's Sterkstrom, so we're probably in between that. Boom. Crushed it, 10 kilometers away. All right. Thank you, chat. Chat coming in clutch. I don't know if I would have gotten to Australia, South Africa from that. From what I'm saying, Australia. There's an EU plate. This looks a little. What does this look? Well, okay. Portugal. P&L today. What's P&L today? I think we're in Portugal. 174 on the straight to funded. Top step accounts are at 159. So small green today. Waiting for, pulling back 300. I want to see a better pullback. I think we're in Portugal, right, chat? That looks Portuguese. Oh, is it Romania again? Is that going to fool me like it did last time? I thought it was Portuguese. Oh, Botan doesn't think it's Portugal. This looks, don't these houses look more like Germanic in a way? Like farther east, but the language wasn't. So Romania, that confused me last time too. I gotta look at the freaking language and understand that, because it fools me like every time. Thank you, Jay Legendary and Run Boy and Botan. Actually, a good round. Pretty good round. Thanks to chat. I think I would have done horribly on my own. All right, Lee, catch you later. All right, well, that's another EMA and 300 hold there. I don't know. It's kind of hard to buy up here. Let's look at the higher time frames there. It does look pretty good. Overnight highs would be a great target here. I'm a little tempted for that. I'm a little tempted. I feel like I'm missing my opportunity though. Anyone else still trading? Are you guys done? Well, I think longs were the play, but yeah, I hesitated too much on that. Ideally, how much should you risk per trade in a fund to 25K? Kind of hard to say. You have what, $1,000 to draw down? I'm probably keeping it tight, 2 micros. This is not a ton of drawdown. So 2 micros to me seems about as much as I want to push. Platform I'm trading on is TradeC right now for Tradeify. Main platform I'm charting on, MotiveWave. You like Tradeify, Manny? I mean, if you like it, use it, but I'm not really a fan of it. Jake, you picked up AMD a few weeks ago at 179, just sold at 350. Bonkers, dude. Nice job buying the dick. Nice job buying the dip. That's what happens when I start reading comments. I saw King and dip. I said dick. Oh, what's up, Tam? How you doing, man? How's trading been going for you? The all-time high trading has not been that great. It's been tough. Not great today for you, Tam. Blew a new funded, but up 300 on another. Gotcha. Yeah. Well, I think I might head out here. Yeah, you know, small grain end of the day, not bad. But have a good weekend. I'll see you guys on Monday. Till then, bye.